Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Tania, if you didn't already know. Right now, I am getting ready to retwist my hair. I don't feel like it, but I also don't like anybody else playing in my head. So, um, as I stated before, I've always been doing my own retwist. My last retwist was I think the end of November or the first week of December 2024. Right now, today, it is January 8th, 9th, one of those days. So it's been like a month and a couple days since my last retwist, and child, these locks are married. These locks are marrying at the root, and they don't even look like locks no more. So I'm about to get it together. I will try to get as much content in as I can, but at this point, I'm just really trying to get this done because I do have to work tonight. And the last time I retwisted my hair, it took me about 4 hours because I do have 194 locks. And the last time was like my first time retwisting this many. So hopefully this time it doesn't take that long. But we will find out shortly. So right now it is, what time is it? Right now it is 11:51. So we're gonna see how long this is gonna take. And I don't know if this is normal. I can't remember from my last set of locks, if it's normal for me to have these little hanging pieces on the ends. You see, I honestly just pulled them off because they just be hanging. You see, it be this much hair coming off. Wait a minute, the camera way down here. So I don't know if it's normal. I don't remember. So I just pick them off as I go because they're literally just hanging there. But yeah, I know in my first video when I revealed my locks to you all, I was showing you which products I used. And I'm going to show you again because I don't use all of those products anymore. I use some specific products, and I'm still currently looking for replacements for some of them. You know how it is. You just have to pick things that work best for your hair. Sometimes you have to switch it up. So sorry, y'all. Don't do this. You shouldn't do this, but I mean, it'll be okay for me, I guess. But yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, I'm just showing you the scrunchies that I use for my hair. I have all different types of sizes and styles, but I always make sure I get some without the metal little rings on them. I check for the elasticity because some of them can be kind of too tight. Oh, but first, I go ahead and grab my castor oil. This castor oil has rosemary and peppermint in it, and I love it so much. It's very refreshing for my scalp. Yeah, this just goes directly on my scalp, and sadly, this oil is amazing, but it has the worst dropper. It sucks. But, I just have to make do with what I have. So I just make it do what it do. Make sure to get my problem areas, which would be the very front of my head and the very back. For some reason, I always get dry, itchy scalp in those areas. So after that, I go in with another castor oil. This is a Jamaican black castor oil. It's a little bit thicker and heavier than the first one, but I do the same exact thing I just go in with this oil directly on my scalp, trying not to get it on the actual lock. This is just for my scalp only. Then I just massage it in really, really well. And by the way, this is like the only time I oil my scalp in this whole process. So I'm just gonna section my hair. And the sections are not perfect. They are not neat. I just section off the parts that I'm not gonna be twisting at the moment, and I just leave like a little bit out. So I'm showing you like what I left out. I'm gonna start with that. And then I'm just showing you what I use one more time. So I have my scrunchies, I have my 2 castor oils, the rosemary and peppermint and the Jamaican black castor oil. I use Jolie Fair hair oil, and I also use aloe vera gel. Here are my clips. And then when I'm actually retwisting, I use aloe vera gel and the Jolie Fair hair oil. So here we go. When I start, I just try to isolate one lock from everything else, and of course I do not have eyes in the back of my head, so I just do my best. I don't have time to have like 3 mirrors and stuff. Grab some gel and start at my root and just start twisting. Sometimes I do a little palm rolling. Well, I especially do it when I first start locking my hair because it's just effective. That's what works for me. And I still have curly ends, so I make sure those are very moisturized as well. And I put a little bit of that gel at my ends too. More palm rolling, just trying to, this is my first one, so I'm just, just taking my time. Then I secure it with a clip and I move on. 1 down, 193 to go. Woo. So I was so done. Like, this is like almost halfway done. And y'all, when I tell you this retwist tore me up, I was just like, now I remember why I started giving in and going to the hairdresser, because Lord, but this is my progress. So here is another clip. I had to stop because I did have to go to work, and this is what I had left. This is at like the 3rd hour, I believe. I was wanting to finish it so bad, but I just stopped. So this is what it looks like. That's what I have left. And obviously I couldn't go to work with my head looking like that. So I just put a bonnet on to protect the fresh retwisted locks. Leave some out, leave a little bit of hair out in the front, and here's my wig. So I managed to hide my bonnet the best I could. just gonna throw it back in the ponytail because as soon as I got home from work, I just went right back into it. But here's how it's looking. You can see my bonnet a little bit, but nobody looking that hard. I just wanted to show y'all this. Look at my wig. The front of my hair was so bad and matted and married together. Like, I thought I would never get through it. And finally, after like 4 or 5 hours, I was done. Y'all can tell I'm just over it. Like, Lord, it was a lot. So I'm just showing you a little 360. Yeah, and this is my hair. I didn't really take too many pictures because I had to go to work, but you'll see it in the next videos.